Hey everyone! Today we're diving into something that's been on my mind a lot lately: financial freedom. But not in the way you might expect. You see, I had this really interesting conversation the other day that completely changed how I think about this whole concept, and I think it might change your perspective too. This is the Finance Virtuoso channel. If you're new here, hit subscribe and the notification bell for the best money tips and tricks. Here's the thing: we've all seen those flashy YouTube ads and Instagram posts about achieving financial freedom, with pictures of sports cars and private jets, right? The ones promising you'll make $50,000 a month if you just buy their course? But what if I told you we're thinking about this all wrong? Like, fundamentally misunderstanding what financial freedom actually means. Let me share a story that really opened my eyes. Last week, I was having dinner with a friend, let's call him Mike. Mike's a teacher in his 30s, and he told me his big goal was to achieve financial freedom. Pretty common goal, right? But when I asked him why he wanted it, things got really interesting. And his answer reflects what I hear from so many people who are chasing this dream. See, most people throw around this term, financial freedom, like it's some magical finish line. But here's what nobody talks about: financial freedom means something completely different to each person. It's kind of like happiness: we all want it, but what makes me happy might be completely different from what makes you happy. For some people, financial freedom might mean being able to work part-time instead of full-time. Not stressing about unexpected bills or car repairs. Having the option to take a few months off between jobs. Being able to travel a few times a year without guilt. Having enough savings to sleep better at night. Being able to quit a toxic job without panic. Having the choice to pursue a passion project. Or simply having enough emergency savings to feel secure. You know what my version of financial freedom was when I started? It wasn't about fancy cars or private jets. I just wanted to make enough extra income so I could work 4 days a week instead of 5. That's it. Pretty different from what social media would have you believe, right? And here's the crazy part: once I achieved that initial goal, my definition of freedom evolved. But we'll get to that in a minute. Here's where things get interesting, and this is super important. Financial freedom isn't actually about a specific number in your bank account. It's about a feeling. It's about what that money can do for your life. Think of money like oxygen: you need it to live, but you don't spend all day thinking about oxygen, right? The goal is to have enough so you don't have to think about it. Think about it this way: someone living in a small town might feel financially free with $3,000 a month in passive income. But that same amount in New York City or London? Totally different story. It's all relative. And it's not just about location, it's about your lifestyle, your responsibilities, your goals, and your definition of freedom. I want you to pause for a second and think: what would financial freedom actually mean for you? Not what Instagram tells you it should mean, but what would genuinely make you feel free. Would you keep your current job? Would you move somewhere else? Would you start that business you've been dreaming about? Now, here's where most people go wrong: they pick these huge, arbitrary numbers without really thinking about why. Like my friend Mike. He said he needed £1 million in 8 years to feel financially free. But when we dug deeper, what he really wanted was more time with his kids and the flexibility to take vacations without stressing about work. Turns out, he could probably achieve that with way less than £1 million. This brings me to the biggest plot twist about financial freedom: as you get closer to your initial goal, something weird happens. Your goalposts start moving. It's like what another friend of mine says: by the time you're making that $5,000 a month you originally wanted, you've become a different person with different goals. And that's actually okay. The journey of pursuing financial freedom changes you, and that's part of the process. Let me share some of the biggest mistakes I see people make when pursuing financial freedom. 1. They focus on the end goal without creating a realistic plan. 2. They chase someone else's definition of freedom. 3. They think it's all about passive income and investing. 4. They wait to start until they have enough money. 5. They don't invest in learning and developing new skills. So here's what I want you to do instead of chasing random numbers. 1. First, get super clear on what freedom means to you. Is it time freedom? Location freedom? Career choice freedom? Family time freedom? Creative freedom? Remember, there's no wrong answer here. 2. Figure out the actual cost of that freedom. Break it down monthly. Be realistic about your location and lifestyle. Add a buffer for peace of mind. Consider different scenarios and options. Think about both essential and quality of life expenses. 3. Create a plan that actually matches your goal. If you need $5,000 per month, what are the actual steps to get there? What skills do you need to develop? What knowledge are you missing? Who do you need to learn from? What resources do you need to invest in? You know what's funny? Most people spend more time planning their weekend than planning how to achieve financial freedom. They say they want it, but they've never read a single book about money or business. It's like wanting to be a doctor but never studying medicine. Here's something nobody talks about: the pursuit of financial freedom isn't just about money. It's about personal growth. The person you become on the journey is actually more valuable than the money you make. You develop discipline, learn new skills, expand your mindset, and build confidence. These changes stay with you forever, even if your financial situation changes. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. But I don't have any money to start with. I'm too old to start this journey. I don't have any special skills. The economy is too uncertain. Let me tell you something, these are all valid concerns, but they're not roadblocks. They're starting points. Every single person who's achieved financial freedom started somewhere, usually with similar fears and doubts. Here's the truth bomb I want to leave you with: financial freedom isn't about the money, it's about becoming the kind of person who has the knowledge, skills, and mindset to create that freedom. The journey there will change you, and that's actually the most valuable part. Money can be lost, but the person you become can never be taken away from you. So here's your homework: take 10 minutes today and write down what financial freedom actually means to you. Not the number, the feeling. What would your ideal day look like? What would change in your life? Get specific about it. Then start researching how to make it happen. Read books, listen to podcasts, learn from people who've done it. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear what financial freedom means to you. And if you found this helpful, hit that subscribe button and notification bell to catch more videos like this one. Remember, the goal isn't to be rich, it's to be free. And that might cost way less than you think. See you in the next one.